Hey guys, this is Fluffal Stuffing Incorporated, and I'm here with another deck profile video. And today, I'm gonna do Synchro Fluffals. Where do I get these ideas? I don't know, but yeah, I've been experimenting around with Xyz Fluffals, Pure Fluffals, Brilliant Fluffals, but came a question that was, how can I incorporate Synchros into Fluffals? Outside of Ultimate Zulkin, of course. Well, here's the build that I came up with. I mean, it's still under work, but hey, it still works, so yeah. I'm going to explain each card to you just so you can have an idea of it. So let's get to it. First up, 2 Gem Knight Garnet, because, I prefer having the chance of not opening all of them that I have. So 2 Garnets just fine in the deck. Considering the next card, which is Quick Draw Synchron. You'll also send a monster from your hand to the graveyard to summon this thing. It's purely there for Ultimate Zulkin, just so I can see Ultimate Zulkin as soon as possible. Just because, it's a pretty optimal play in the deck, and it's not the only synchro play I can make in this deck, as you've seen from my replay videos, if you actually watch them. Next up, 3 Fluffal Dog, because, you need this more than anything in any Fluffal deck, aside from Fluffal Bear, so, yeah, Fluffal Dog is great in the deck, I love it. Then there's 1 Edge Chain. This is not as fusion-oriented, but, I just wanted to keep a Edge Chain so I could search a Fright for fusion. So, yeah, Edge Chain is just fine at 1. Next up, 3 Fluffal Bear, because it's standard to get your toy vendors. And I almost never use the second effect ever, so yeah. Then there's 1 Edge Sabers, because you only need the 1 as a level 3 target for some of my Synchro plays. So, Edge Sabers at 1 is just fine. Next up, 1 Fluffal Owl, so I can search a poly if I need to. Also, it's level 2 for some of my Synchro plays that I may go into, so Fluffal Owl is just great. Then there's 2 TG Striker, because, he's a Cyber Dragon tuner, which is always nice. And I can go for that, then Brilliant Fusion, and get a free Clear Wing right away. So, either that, or I could do my normal summons first, and then go for Clear Wing. So, yeah. TG Striker is a great tuner in the deck. It's much better than the Speed Ride engine I tried. It was god-awful. Next up, 1 Fluffal Sheep, because, return some Fluffals, get some Edge back. Maybe go for some Synchro plays with Edge Chain and search a Fright for fusion. So, Fluffal Sheep is just great in the deck. I love it. Then there's 1 Jet Synchron, because you need an extra Synchron target in the deck for tuning. Also, with the level 1 tuner, it can get you more plays than pretty much any other tuner level out there. So, yeah, that's why DD Lamia is so great, right? Then there's 1 Glow Up Bulb, because it's always been the standard Fluffal tuner if you were to ever summon Nappies. But now there's more than just Nappies, so yeah. Then there's 3 Fluffal Wings, because with Fluffal Wings, you can draw some cards. It's a draw power of the deck. Next up, for the spells, 3 Instant Fusion, because I have 3 targets, being 2 Sheeps and a Norden, which can extend my plays. So, yeah, it's really great. And also you can go Sheep and then summon Quick Draw for Zulkin. So, yeah, more reason to have 3 Instant Fusion. Then there's 1 1-for-1, because you have plenty of level 1 targets to go into. There's 1 Fright for Fusion, because you only need the 1, and also, it's more of an OTK deck, so yeah, you only need 1 Fright for Fusion. No Fright for Factories here, folks, I'm sorry. Then there's 2 Polymerization, because, I run Fusion Substitute in this deck too. Because in case I can't go into any other of my plays, I can go into Poly and go into Tiger or something to pop some cards. There's 1 Rhoda to search TG Striker. 1 Upstart Goblin, obvious reason. 1 Fusion Substitute, because, for the plus combo that I mentioned before my other Fluffal build. Then there's 1 Foolish Burial, because you'd be foolish not to play it in a Fluffal deck. There's 2 Tuning to search out Quick Draws and a Jet. Then there's Brilliant Fusion, because that's what I play Seraphinite. Which play Seraphinite and Garnet for. Then lastly, 3 Toy Vendor, because it's standard. And now for the fusions, 1 Fright for Sabretooth, because, it's probably the best Fright for defense. There's 1 Fright for Tiger, because you only need 1. 1 Gem Knight Seraphinite, because, it's as your normal summon, and your target with Brilliant Fusion, so that's great. Next up, 2 Fright for Sheep, because I needed more than just 1 Fright for Sheep in the deck, so I went with 2, just because I can go with the instant fusion plays. Next up, Elder Entity Norden, because, it's their 1 card combo piece, so yeah, it's great. There's also the Synchros, the most crucial part of the deck. 1 Ultimate Zulkin, because you're is easily the best Synchro in the deck. Well, most integral at least. Then there's one Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier because, you know, he's the Cosmo out of the deck. And yes, I made this deck somewhat competitive. It's ridiculous, but it works. Then there's one Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, and I finally own one in real life. Thank God. Anyway, this card it's phenomenal. I absolutely love this card. Like, it is possibly my favorite Synchro of all time. Just because, oh my gosh, this card is just absolutely phenomenal, in the words of Team Samurai X1. Absolutely phenomenal, so overused, but great. I love it. And there's one Scarlet Red Dragon Archbeam, because, you know, it's a field wipe, and it can get you game, like, after you attacked in Scarlet for game. Kind of like Dark Strike Fighter back then. Then there's one Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, because, you know, he's a level 7 target of the deck, and also he can negate higher monster effects and can stop your monsters from being targeted by monster effects and gain points off of them. So Clear Wing is great in the deck. I love it. Then there's one Stardust Charge Warrior, because it gives you draw power, and there's really not much better level 6s out there. Well, Coral Dragon's out tomorrow, I think, but yeah. Stardust Charge Warrior, it gives you draw power. It's a good combo piece of the deck. It's there for no other reason. Then there's one Armades for another level 5 target, along with Naturia Beast, because, you know, Naturia Beast stops spells, and spells are very important parts of the game. So, locking them out of spells is just fun. Then lastly, for the extra deck, one Daigusto Emerald, because it can get your stuff back, or get some Mecha Gemini Garnet for more Synchro plays if you need to. So that's it for my deck, guys. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. So talk to you guys next time.